Alright, Assalamualaikum and welcome back to another episode of
Scuba Syndicate.
With me, Rod, Han, Haikal, we have Apai and also Hanif. And today, of course, another special guest, Nick Khoo. Okay, before we go to Nick Khoo, first of all, thank you to ASK Coffee. Aku tak lupa ASK Coffee for sponsoring our
Terima kasih.
every episode Coffee. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. You've been great. Kalau tidak, aku rasa kita dah tertidur on set. So yeah.
Kan memandangkan kita ni every week ada je special guest kan. Siapa guest kali ni?
So okay, aku bukan apa lah. Aku tadi
dia boleh cakap lah.
I always think before I come here apa nak cakap apa semua. So aku first time dive dengan Nick was in 2013, just before Dayang tutup. And he don't remember. I'm sure because Nick ni, dia ni OTAI obviously. Dia one thing I think Nick, you should share with us the location of Fountain of Youth. Because every time I see you, you always look young. Dia tak muda siul. Dia nampak muda tapi dia tak muda.
Jangan percaya tu. Jangan percaya.
So Han bila kita cakap was our first episode, dia dive dengan dinosaur, probably Nick
zaman
dive dengan
bos.
bakteria before dinosaur.
Yang amoeba tu apa?
Amoeba
baru nak pecah-pecah tu kan.
Galap sikit lah. Jangan sampai amoeba.
Okay, we give you zaman fosil. Okay.
During the 90s Nick, you've been diving since the 90s kan. So Nick is the owner of Seafood Scuba and you are also an instructor certifier of SSI.
Correct.
Memang tu lah, memang amoeba.
Satu lagi ada satu lagi. AOI Marketing Director.
AOI Marketing Director. So kita boleh cover a few things lah today. But Nick, probably we give you introduction, but probably you can intro yourself.
Introduce myself.
Tak Nick, hari ni baru ingat. Okay, introduce yourself. Dia kata sebelum ni dia terus jalan.
Introduce myself susah ni. Start from where?
Asal mana bang?
You say zaman-zaman dinosaur lama sangat lah.
Zaman dinosaur asal kat mana tu?
So I started actually diving more than 28 years ago lah, around there lah. Diving was around 28 years ago.
Amoeba period.
Amoeba period. So still not fully developed. Then I got legs. Then I turned dive pro lah. I want to become DM. Then DM already itchy backside, we say. People say, what for you do DM? Better you become instructor. Listen only lah, become instructor lah.
Okay lah, and then sambung lah.
So kau double promotion terus?
Terus from dive master, I think less than a year, I go and do my instructor course.
Siapa yang scam kau tu?
That one got one dive center in Bangsa that time.
I think I know which one. I know which one. Yeah.
That one. You know that one? No. Those who shall not be named. Okay.
The fossil era as well.
Fossil era also.
Itu siapa yang tahu je kan zaman-zaman tu kat Bangsa.
YTJT tu.
So since then, no turning back lah. Slowly, I escaped from my corporate life and set up my own outfit and go into diving. And then by luck, by chance also, I met with people like AOI who are also in the business of diving, but indirectly. They say, okay, you have the marketing knowledge, you have the diving knowledge, why don't you join us? I said, okay lah.
That's great.
Since I'm already there doing that, I might as well take on the role lah. So now I get free toys.
Free toys.
I get to play with photography toys.
Itu yang best.
So probably next episode we can see some AOI toys on our table.
I mean, we do trips like maybe once a month, twice a month. You need some guinea pigs or you need some field tests. We are happy to provide you with all the...
Stand in line.
Stand in line.
I got banyak applicant from worldwide. Every day from my Instagram got, do you wish to collaborate?
Wow. Tu dia.
Yang best tu.
Tapi kita panggil abang podcast tau.
Okay lah. You twist my arm lah.
Tapi Nick, the one that yang tanya you tu, tanya dia nampak ke barang-barang kecil?
Tak tahu.
Anyway,
kau nampak lah sekarang?
Ada lasik. Just now we just say rabun
itu
tua
aku dengar cerita dia kat luar masa tengah sebelum shoot dia dekat
rabun
bintang.
tua.
Asik.
So you have a business kan, which is Seafood Scuba kan? It's still around.
It's still around. Still
Dia
running.
ada partner dia tu.
So
Dia ada partner dia.
Dia partner dia.
Tu yang belakang
Mana
kamera.
tu?
Partner
Hi, man.
partner in
Hai.
business. But actually she's the boss lah.
Oh, she's the boss.
Isn't that always the case?
Of course.
So how did that come about? As in Siput Scuba, what year, how did it started? And how survive all these years?
Okay, so Siput Scuba, basically my background is marketing and branding. So for me, branding is very important. So although we started as a community of divers, like-minded people, and needed to brand it lah. So hence, if we coined the name Siput Scuba lah, then people always ask, why Siput?
Why siput? Yeah.
Why Siput? Nothing to do with diving lah. Siput slow. Okay, we are slow. So like the word says, we are also slow and steady. Because we like to think that when it comes to education, when it comes to training, diving, it's good to be slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's not about rushing. It's about, having a good pace of learning. So for us, training was very important. Because that's why we started. Because we're all instructors. If you remember, my late brother was my other partner.
Yeah.
So we say training must come first. So we say our training is slow and steady. So we also grow slow and steady. We weren't rushing to grow. We weren't rushing to make millions of dollars, which people think that, diving can make. You can become billionaire in diving.
No lah.
We talk about petua, right? Or the urban legend. Okay. Urban legend in diving.
Petua and urban legend. Next segment tu interesting tu.
So instead of that, we say let's concentrate on quality. So it has always been quality. We have never been the cheapest. We didn't want to be the cheapest because cheap is we say it's a downward spiral.
Yeah.
It can only get worse from there. Yeah, so we say training is important, quality training is important, and fortunately, the people that dive with us also believe in that quality training. Then we just grow from an organic manner. So we are all about friends recommend friends. So now we were joking. Now I no longer teach friends. Now I teach my friends' kids. My divers kids.
Until you teach their cucu, I think.
I hope not. I don't want to be there.
That'll be good. That'll be a long period of time kan, kau sustain your business. I think you got your formula right somehow. I mean, from last time until now, whether it's fast or slow, like they say, you go on a slow pace organically, but you last until now.
I think that's more important.
And your name is.
Takkan sampai anak yang dia certified tu kerja dengan dia pula.
Aku dah kena benda macam tu, tapi aku malah nak sebut je. I'm teaching my
But
friends
I don't know
kids
lah,
now. Tak nak.
Enough.
Yeah, because kau dah keluar dari air, kau tunggu kat tepi, bagi dia makan pun cakap, I'm teaching their kids, man. Dulu mak bapak kau ambil advance dengan open water dengan aku ni.
And you want to be doing that for their grandkids? You know when your father was learning to open water. Takkan you want me to cerita like that?
Masa tu mungkin susah sikit nak grip regulator. Cakap, kejap lah, dentures lari je sikit.
Straight
like
when
watching,
you pull out regulator, the dentures follow.
It's like watching Lord of the Rings tau. You know Lord of the Rings kan, you go to battle with their grandkids kan.
So you're talking about Gandalf the Grey and the other one yang dalam tower tu. Tapi dulu dia ada janggut, ada misai bang.
Ya, of course I remember. Dia ada goatee sikit.
Dulu cakap Nick handsome tau. Sekali aku jumpa masa macam ni kat Nick jambu.
Sorry but I'm married. I'm married.
It's okay if you look that way.
So in terms of you've been around for a long time because of people who supported and also believe in the vision of the business and but for you personally, you became an instructor, then after that now instructor certifier. I've never heard of it. I've heard of instructor trainer. So what is a instructor certifier? Cerita sikit.
This is cerita marketing lah, right? So because everybody, you heard of it because like it or not, Paddy is the most popular agency. So they did a good job marketing, right? So I'm with SSSI. So of course we must brand ourselves differently. So you have course director in Paddy, then it's called instructor trainer in SSI. Yeah. So you have PADI
Examiner.
is examiner.
Examiner,
Examiner. So instead of calling examiner, so we call ourselves instructor certifier.
Oh, so you examiner lah kira.
Examiner lah. So
Kita
I'm
ada
the one
pangkat
that,
besar
that
sekarang ni.
I tell people lah, actually my job is auditor only. I go see whether okay you got do, okay you got do, okay. Your audit pass. That's my job.
Is it difficult? I think probably we haven't had any instructor trainer or instructor certifier.
Instructor trainer ada dah.
Sorry,
Syahmi.
examiner.
Examiner belum lagi.
Kita tak ada kan
Oh, first
examiner
time
who came on the show kan.
Oh, ni
So
mantap.
is it hard for you as an examiner to to fail someone? I don't want to say fail as in macam yalah you didn't tick the box, I'm so sorry.
Not
Is it
qualified.
hard? People have spent so much money and stuff like that, so I'm sure like
It's actually very hard.
yeah.
It's very, very hard. I mean, I've had to not pass people, but you have to look at it from a greater or bigger picture. It's your responsibility because what this person is going to be is he is going to come out and be an instructor, right? And if he cannot get his, so to say, his basic responsibilities correct, what's going to happen is he's going to pass on that to his divers. So if you look at it from a bigger picture, what if you want to maintain a certain quality of dive professionals in the industry, you have to do it. You have to say, I'm sorry, but you have to do a makeup or you have to come for the next IE. But it happens lah.
It's very difficult to let them know, right? That's kind of
Of course, because I'm also an IT.
yeah.
I've been an IT before. I know how much effort candidates put in to go through the ITC, all the late nights, the homework, the preparation, and these are most of the time adults lah. So it's even more difficult for adults to study if you all did any studying as an adult. So it's even more difficult. So it's very challenging. And sometimes it's also coming from different background, languages. So we try to make sure they pass actually. It is actually not my job to want to fail them. My job is actually I want to pass them.
Yeah.
And we make sure that from a circumstances and environment, we make it possible for them to pass. We don't make it difficult for them to pass in that sense. I put unnecessary lah. It's like in the old days lah. I mean, okay lah. Now talking about old days again. Old days.
Aku dengar serius ni.
Old days.
I did say it.
So you can say
So-
You mentioned it
In the amoeba era, so it's just like dulu DM training last time we got said, we must throw the scuba set into the pool. You must dive down into the pool without anything and you must put on, then got some, no, we blindfold you, you throw down and you have to put on your scuba unit blindfolded underwater. Got dengar all this cerita. Why is that necessary? That is like you're making it unnecessarily tough. Right? So we don't do it that way. We want to make sure that the systems and the process, as long as they know what they're doing. The easiest way I would say is, if I'm a parent, unfortunately I'm not, I look at it is, if I had a kid, will I let my kid be certified by this candidate? Will you trust your kid's life to someone? If you say that, then if I can't say that to myself, then I say, sorry lah, I can't trust you to take care of someone's life.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
That's the mentality that most of us had. Any dive pro started, get certified, or you come into as a dive master course, first level pro or instructor. Whether I can trust you with my loved one, please, by all means. If I cannot trust you, you're not ready.
So same goes for when we are conducting an IE lah, when we are conducting the evaluation. They need to be able to take care of someone's life, ultimately. Right? We know things can go wrong. All laughter and jokes aside, we all know things can go wrong. But we want to make sure that things go right as much as possible.
I think for us other instructors as well, for me lah personally, when certifying in open water lah, especially kan, we want to know the person who we certify, at the end of the day they can survive that particular dive, or probably in the future lah, we know that they can take care of themselves at least in the water and survive whatever condition come what may. However, I think and I think you guys probably definitely have encountered with the same situation where you know that this particular person, if we certify, alamak, this one will come back in, not in one piece lah, probably in a body bag or whatever.
Endangering themselves, endangering others.
Which I also pernah kena naik sisa dia, ada regulator come out from the house. Lepas tu kita berdaya kata, kau nak mati ya? Marah kan. But I think probably it's the same. It's the same mentality. However, it's at the different level lah.
Yes. Same concept lah. Same principle applies.
Tapi passing rate not too bad kan. I mean, compared to the one that fail, it's very small percentage, I'm assuming.
Very small percentage. Also because we are not as big as the boys in blue. If you look at it from an absolute number point of view.
Okay, no, capture cakap boys in blue. Okay, right.
Boys in blue, we shall not name names.
True.
Betul tu.
Right? But because we are a smaller agency by not by choice, but where we are growing, but a smaller agency. So we run, at least in Malaysia lah. You know, in
But
other
actually, I think
countries.
it's quite popular juga sekarang.
Nowadays
Now
famous
definitely he's
Famous,
picking up. It has. I think I've been SSI for how many years now? 12 years. 12, something like that lah. More than 10 years lah. Okay, we go by decade. More than 1 decade. More than 1 decade. So I've seen when we first started to where we are now. So it's a lot of positives to take into it.
I understand about 1 decade ago.
Only 1 decade.
One.
Only one.
But we been diving about 2 decades.
Only two.
No, greenhorn.
Two ni.
Betul.
How long have you been an instructor certifier?
Certifier also slightly more than 1 decade lah.
Slightly more than one.
Slightly only.
But how has it been? How many do you keep count of? How many people you have certified?
Not really, but it's been it's also a good learning for me. Yeah. Each time we see different candidates taught by different instructor trainers. So the biggest challenge is how to tell the instructor trainer you.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
We can.
Please bleep. Okay. Right. So it's not always the candidate's fault. Right? Sometimes if the instructor trainer didn't do a good job, because he's the one that's prepping you for the IE mah.
Betul.
Right? So I can't say everything is the candidate's fault. Sometimes when you look at it, let's say Center A send 3 candidates and all 3 consistently make the same mistakes. That's not a candidate's problem. That is very obviously the trainer's problem. And if that led to them not being able to pass, who do I blame?
Yeah.
That's the hardest part lah.
Eh? Who do I lay the blame to or say make responsible? To me is, the IT bleep. I bleep for you lah. So sometimes it's things like that lah. So it's tough. So managing that and balancing what is the requirement.
Yeah.
So but it's not. Sometimes it's also not all black and white. Although the standards are very clear, there are some leeways. We are human after all. Yeah, we are human beings. We face stress, but it's how you deal with the stress. And we're not going to just because you go I'm not going to penalize you for being So,
Tapi ramai candidate macam tu kan.
of course.
I mean, you cannot blame them somehow.
Yeah.
Scared.
For sure lah.
Scary.
Bila depan trainer kan, lagi-lagi certifier kan, semua macam tapi bila depan student, akulah paling hebat. Kan? Tapi tu hilang.
Pasal kau datang lah, kau comel macam mana pun. Dia datang cakap, alamak, instructor
Sama macam
certifier
kita
dah
lah
sini
ni.
kan.
Sekarang ni kan,
lah.
contoh, kita gelak-gelak-gelak. Tiba-tiba, katalah contoh aku pergi bawah dia kan. Dia tengah nak certified aku kan. Aku go for A punya.
Itu yang kau tanya tadi tu. Tanya tadi dah buka ke belum lagi? Dah tutup kan?
Everything is in there. I think orang, having that that pauses and whatnot is because they are thinking to give the best right? I mean, we have to give credit to everyone The thing is, orang overthinking bila dia tu, usually they overthinking. Oh, am I saying this right? Or am
right
I
or wrong?
saying this correct? Things like that. I would think so because most people, including me, kalau I know how to talk kan. You guys know I know how to talk. And when I say that means my train of thought was like, overthinking. Betul ke ni? Am I saying it right?
Or sometimes people just not, because we have introverts, they're not comfortable speaking in front of people. So sometimes they are. So you also can't blame them. You have to accept that not everybody is going to walk around on the beach in their board shorts and showing off their beach board and be proud,
Or pink spender.
Okay, my Speedo days are over. Let's not go there.
Kau pakai Speedo ke? No. Is it an SSI thing?
Don't forget
it's a
about the
young man's
pink.
thing.
Don't forget the pink color.
Anyway, talking about since we are we're talking about exam IE and so whatnot kan. So for SSI, how is it different from PADI? I mean, both of us went through PADI. He went through SDI. For PADI is basically 2 days of theory, pool and open water. How about SSI? How many days usually?
Okay, very simple. PADI, SSI, a few more agencies. We are all part of WRSTC, which means global standards, ISO standards. We can't be very different because we want to keep consistent standards. So it's all the similar things. You have to do your confine or your pool demonstration. You have to do your open water part. You have to do your academic. So it's the same standards. Yeah, I think one thing is quite different from PADI, at least from my own experience, because I'm also a PADI crossover candidate, right? So I, as a open water instructor, I also sit for my PADI exam. There is a more personal touch from the certifier point of view. One thing that we didn't have was the certifier do have one-on-one sessions with the candidates towards the at the end of the completion. So you can do some counseling, or if you want to pass on some advice, right? If you think you see potential. So there is that opportunity to engage the candidate. So I think that's one of the biggest difference, rather than just very cold. Oh, okay, you finish your exam. Okay, finish here. Or mat. Okay, you get ready for your confined water. Go. Finish. Then finish confined water. Go. Okay, get ready for your open water. Go. Oh, okay, complete. Take photo. Get your cert. Okay, blah. Right, end of story. That was basically my PADI experience lah. Because when I sat for my IE with my time, I think there was at least 40 candidates.
Wow.
I was doing in Phuket lah. So there was at least 40 candidates. We actually had 3 IEs running around at that time, because there's about 40, 3 or 4. I also can't remember already. So you just imagine, the exam was literally a hall in a hotel banquet.
So it's SPM all over again.
Like
lama
that,
tinggal sekolah.
Stress. And that time still got calculation, okay. DM time kena buat calculation.
You're using that wheel.
Yes.
Wheel.
I got one more step behind. I'm using the table.
Tak tahu, tak pernah jumpa.
Zaman amoeba use table.
Dia calculate mati level, bos.
So I think that's the main difference. There is that one opportunity for the certifier to, whether it's pass on advice or just to have that personal touch by the end of that IE, rather than make it very functional, you can say professional, it can be functional, it can be professional. But I think personal touch is always good.
Yeah. My personal experience with my IE, because there was only 5 candidates. I'm a PADI instructor, so it was only 5. So yeah, it was more personal like that you say. So I was quite lucky to be in that situation. How about you?
Kita macam kawan juga lebih kurang. Tapi serius kan, I can't say much. It's this personal touch. Tapi habis tu next week kerja dah.
Oh. Hai kan?
Sama lah. Memang it's quite tough. And then all that time few people je.
A few people je lah.
And then especially the course director tu
Kawan
someone. And then memang kena hentam kau-kau lah. Sebab dia nak produce the best for the best.
Talking about kawan-kawan kan, so you as an instructor trainer, how do you, I'm sure you had candidates which are your friends. So how do you handle them? Making sure that they really understood what you teach, what you taught in class, and
I think just like I was saying earlier, the here is, if I'm conducting the ITC as an instructor trainer, I will not conduct the IE. I cannot.
Yeah.
So that is one level already. So unless you say so happens she's conducting the ITC, is one of our dive master candidate lah, let's say. So we always tell them, it's irrelevant because we prep you because we don't know who the IC will be. Yeah? The service center, the HQ will appoint the IC, the certifier.
So appointment is by agency lah.
By the agency. So we actually won't know who will be. So we prep you regardless. So you just prepare based on the fact that this is what you need to accomplish. Don't care who's the face you're going to see later. So then that helps the candidate. At least you take away the stress that, But more often than not, she says, if I'm the IE, then I'm doing the IE, then I stress them out more lah. Just by showing up, I stress them out more lah.
Even friends
Even more if you're a friend. So she says.
They don't get a free pass Never a free pass
No lah, here cannot discuss here lah.
No,
I think
This is all about life kan. Benda ni all about life, because in the future once you certified any instructor, all their students' life depends on the instructor.
Coming back to Siput Scuba, so I still remember the first time I met you was at your house. So at that time you guys were operating from the house, right? Kan? Betul kan? Back in 2013. Now do you have like your own kedai ke?
Slight difference. We operate from the shop downstairs. We stay upstairs.
Easy.
So midway go up, cook rice, dishes, bawa turun makan.
Buat turun makan, then come down. Don't dirty the shop please. Ayo.
Dekat mana sekarang kedai?
Taman Desa lah.
Taman Desa.
Taman Desa.
Taman Desa. Is good location. Easy access to go south, easy access to go north, go Dungun ke.
Yeah.
What made you guys decide to get a shop rather than just operating from the house? And I thought the house was quite convenient.
Also got a few things transition. So we also tried to collaborate with someone and open a proper outfit with retail and everything lah. Obviously that didn't work out, so we decided to scale back down. But also couldn't scale back down because once we become dealer, we have to keep inventory. If once you sell things, it's very difficult to work from home lah, as in your physical home. Because your inventory alone, suddenly I look at my inventory, is storage space, my shelf space.
That's the killer. That's definitely the killer. Yeah.
So even if you say your service kit pun, my one corner of my service kit is
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Service kit. So even my one corner, then you have rental equipment, right? So that one all still eats up space. So eventually we said, okay lah, cannot be work from home.
Very difficult.
Yeah, so difficult. We need to separate a little bit, have a proper place for where we can do classroom, we conduct our ITC, proper place to conduct our equipment servicing, proper place to do retail, sit down, sembang-sembang, talk about camera, or people will come, ask advice. Do I need to buy a red filter? Things like that.
On that. Ada lagi ke orang tanya? Red filter ni. Tu zaman bila tu dia tanya tu?
Actually still a lot.
Yeah, the filter still it's still relevant.
As long
Correct me if I'm wrong ni Orang AI
Still relevant.
it's still
Photographer
relevant.
how?
No right filter for me.
Betul.
Because red filter is really zaman amoeba lah. When we were doing film, let's say for instance. Yeah. But nowadays with white balance, with AI in your camera, there's no need for things like red filter already. So, but people who do not keep up with the technology change, they will still think, oh, photography is photography lah. Right? It's just like you bawa kereta lah. Why you emergency brake, you must pump the brakes. If people teach you to drive, all the old OTAI will say, oh, emergency brake, you must pump the brake. If not, now got ABS already. You don't pump the brake, you just whack.
Yeah, the Tesla and the BYD cakap ada orang tua bawa aku ni sekarang.
Only in emergency, okay. So it's things like that, when people don't keep up with the changes in whether it's photography, in diving, we learn new things develop, right? Just like that day I was teaching CPR. You remember your first CPR course? What was how many compressions or not?
Oh, tak ingat
25.
No.
Back in 1997.
15-1.
Right, that time.
15 to 1.
So now,
32
so things have changed, right? So because we learn more, we science, technology, things will change. So we have to keep update, whether it's photography ke, diving ke.
Even in the
right
agency
ke,
also, sometimes every year they
Update
do some changes and updates. Yeah.
Skills become more relevant. Right? So we have to change. Like last time from a technician, where got such thing as integrated octo one.
Yep.
Right now you have integrated octo. If there's such a thing called integrated octo, why do you don't teach donating primary?
Yep.
Eh? Because what's going to happen? If you say donate alternative, if you never teach them how to donate primary, the panic fella is going to grab this short one. Not going to happen.
True. Yeah.
Right? The panic fella will grab the one that you see in your face that's working.
For sure.
So we have to teach, donating primary because the equipment have changed.
Yep.
So we have to change with the times. So whether it's photography, whether it's driving, whether it's diving, we have to change. We always have to change and adapt. Then you keep relevant. Even after you grow legs, come from amoeba era.
Because that's the thing. Those who don't keep current, they'll be left behind.
Yeah.
Because things moving at really fast pace. Sometimes we can't catch up. Yeah. But we try our best. Try our level best.
We try lah. Fortunately, some things don't change that fast. Like a regulator is a regulator.
Yeah. Still lah.
But not red filter.
Hari tu, I pergi Adex. I terkejut. I jumpa you.
Terkejut jumpa I or terkejut I handsome?
Kan kau dah cakap dia makin lama makin muda.
Aku terkejut jumpa Nick. Nampak muda gila tu. Memang macam, Nick ni kan. Betul.
Evolution. Evolution.
You pakai krim apa ke? You pakai ada rutin ke? Atau memang you boleh saka? Kalau boleh saka, beritahu bomoh kat mana tu.
Tak, itu aku cakap. Ni fountain
We
of
take this
you.
offline. Cannot beritahu semua orang.
Fountain of you. Dia jumpa fountain of you kat Tioman kat somewhere. Some
Dayang.
location kat Tioman.
Dayang.
Oh, Dayang.
Ya ke? Memang ada.
Lah Dayang.
Dayang. Lepas jumpa Dayang pula.
What do you think we do in the 5-hour boat ride?
Kau cakap jumpa duyung best juga.
Dia jumpa Dayang tau. Dia bukan jumpa duyung.
Side story lah.
Oh,
So
itu
first
saka
time
dia.
aku pergi Dayang dengan Nick masa tu, laut teruk lah. Dia punya kucah dia bergelora tu teruk gila.
Okay.
So we were on a mini ferry kind of thing lah. So it was that first boat ride 6 jam aku tak tidur tapi aku tutup mata 6 jam.
Berapa jam? Berapa jam?
6 jam.
6 jam.
Itu mesti naik macam step boat kan. Boat slow kan.
Ha?
Naik boat slow tu.
Boat slow.
Kau Dayang dengan Ao ni is the furthest island kan?
Yeah.
It's not furthest. It's a
I
little
think
bit
it's the furthest
further.
island.
Island.
It's the furthest island. It's 90 something
Furthest island.
Oh,
nautical
furthest,
mile. Bukan miles tau, nautical mile aku.
Furthest island and that time bad weather. Then
Anyway, okay.
Masa I jumpa, macam saya jumpa Nick dekat Singapura tu, dekat edX, dia ada dekat booth AOI. Terkejut juga ah. Kan? Lepas tu senyum je. Okay.
So AOI in terms of, you know, what's your role in AOI? Apa tu? You are the marketing director for AOI.
so title wise is marketing director lah. But
Work-wise?
work-wise is
Work-wise.
like chief coolie lah.
Chief coolie.
We do
Storekeeper.
everything. No lah. So I'm quite lucky. So because I came from a marketing and branding background, my corporate days kan. So that's what I'm trying to bring over for AOI lah. So I concentrate a lot more in terms of brand and product lah. So making sure product is not just plucked from the sky and says, you know, here's the product, but it's something that the market is ready for. There is a need to be met. That's why we say marketing lah. It's not sales. Sales means I make first, then I sell to you, whether you want it or not. Marketing first, we say is there is a need. We identify the need, then we make the product. So that's my role, one of my roles there lah. So and also making sure that the brand is being developed in a way whereby it can have a global appeal, because it is a global brand. As in you can buy from all the way from US to Australia lah. So
you are involved with the product development?
on a very strategic level.
Define strategy.
So like I say, if you say there is a need, right? So like nothing to keep. Contoh. So like for instance, we talked about last year during our annual meeting with our dealers. My job is to study trends, look at the figures, and say where's the market going. So even as instructors, you all will see it. Maybe you all don't think about it, but maybe about, let's say, 5 years ago lah, you still got people bringing camera. After that, in the last 5 years lah, what do you see the divers bringing?
Compact camera lah. Compact camera, Insta360.
Small ones.
Action camera.
Action, yeah.
Right? So which means, what are they shooting? Shooting video. No more photos.
Yeah, less photo.
More
video.
photos.
Even nowadays, photographer also, on top of that,
PTS. Right? So these are trends or things that the market is moving towards. So how do you capture that? Right? You have to first validate that this is a relevant business opportunity.
Yeah, because media is providing that platform. You
Is
can
it?
upload your video within seconds. Come up, transfer, straight away upload. Provided that you have service provider at where you are, regardless of remoteness.
So social media, we call it, is a driver. It's driving the adoption of video content or short form video, especially things that are less than 60 seconds. So and that the manufacturers also are doing that. If you have played with Insta360 app for their cameras, talk about ray filter again. They don't need ray filter. They want button only.
yeah.
You download, you pick lah. Which
version?
color correction you want. Press one button. Finish, you press edit one button. Finish edit, upload, press one button.
Or you want auto edit straight away.
Auto edit.
Auto edit.
straight away.
Yeah.
AI edit. Right? So the social media is driving the adoption. And then for young people, I'm not interested in an award-winning photo, making sure my strobe is here, my snoot is here, my 350 lights are here. No setup. I don't want to carry 15 kilo with me. Just my camera housing alone is 15 kilo. So we have to validate, and then how do we meet these trends?
Yeah.
So that's the strategic level we say. So I don't get into the you must have one button here and you have one
Shortcut
that's-
button,
So
all this.
basically more of a data kind of thing. You collect data.
We
you
analyse
analyze data.
We analyze the information that's available in the market, whether it's through research, published data.
Do you test new stuff or stuff that hasn't come out yet for
That's
AOI?
that's the fun part of my job. I get to
That's the best,
We call it either the prototype lah.
Unit
the
tester,
T1.
we
Yeah, we
three
also
of
can
us lah
test.
kan.
Just saja bagi tahu lah. I mean, we can
That's it.
provide
Stand
you.
in line. We got a lot of people wanting to be tester.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, data from us, I think suffice kot kan. We can tabulate. Tak adalah nak cakap terror sangat, tapi boleh lah. We can try to find subjects for you. Not small ones lah. Cannot. Big picture nowadays.
Lasik.
Lasik. Wesha.
I takut lah bang Lasik. Something poking my eye tak boleh lah. So
I also scared.
stick with lenses lah.
No.
Dinosaur bercakap.
That's why we go to video.
2 ekor ni gelakkan aku pasal aku bawa 2 night fire. Satu untuk tengok barang, satu untuk tengok aku punya divecom.
Divecom is a easy solve. Dapatlah yang big one.
Kan?
And full color OLED screen.
Problem dia
Blind also can see.
I told him already. I cakap, you bring jam dinding lah.
dia tak handsome sangat tau pakai benda tu. Cakap ada orang tanya aku, "Bang, TV 42 inci je. Binatang kau ni."
So it's lagi handsome bawa magnifier like that lah.
Dia nampak kecil kan, dia macam macho sikit kan. So boleh buat macam tu.
Sekarang ni kan dah ada Garmin yang besar-besar tu. I don't know, Sunto lah apa.
It's still a brick, you know. It's still a brick.
Water.
It's still a brick.
No lah, the
Yeah,
water.
sure.
Okay,
But it solves the problem. Correct?
You know, you throw dog die man, you know.
Don't lah throw, very expensive.
Yeah, I know. Dia cakap
Please
sama.
don't throw. Yeah.
But I thought it's
Even
like
throw, give me to
marketed
me.
is like
Give
cakap
me
very
to me.
tough, you know. Boleh gelek dengan traktor, no problem.
Anyway, back to talking about AOI kan. So when you have a new product, are you a dealer in Malaysia for AOI?
So Siput Scuba is a dealer. So not to confuse with distributor. So the appointed Malaysian distributor is Dive in Johor. So they are responsible for the Malaysian market. So we are just one of the Siput Scuba is one of the authorized dealers. So it's just that because she say I have all the knowledge, she don't want to waste the knowledge.
Yeah.
So the good thing is then in my free time when I'm not working, I do work. Don't say I don't work. I do work. Then I teach photo and video.
Yeah.
Sell products, service equipment.
But on that note, right, you teach more video or you teach more photo?
Teach photo, but I'm starting to incorporate video into my programs.
Because last time I know you take photo, right? Yeah.
So foto
I
dia
started
gempak-gempak juga kan.
Ya, betul.
Tengok
Foto dia gempak.
punya social media, foto gempak-gempak.
Masih
Tapi
guna
sekarang-
filem ke? Mana tahu.
Kan.
Filem pun.
Amoeba, sama Amoeba.
Our guest on our third EP kan. Third EP lah. Lepas fourth EP, Abang Jipang.
Ya, Jipang,
Lepas Soimi kan. Still shoot on film.
No lah, I adopt new technology. I shoot digital now.
You follow the
I
transition.
follow, I evolve. You know, I grow legs already, amoeba.
Dia nak guna tu kat abang ambil gambar, lepas tu abang nyaji, abang delete.
Now I tag you, we collaborate. Now we say collaborate on IG.
Tak apa, lepas ni pun you cakap you tag us, we tag you also. Don't forget.
Okay. Boss, remember?
Boss.
So in terms of the business part of the of your business lah, as in product lah, selling product kan, do you keep a lot of stock? And of course there are challenges to move them. How do you overcome that?
Obviously then for me is because I have an inside track on what's happening from AOI, so that's benefits. 2 is because I come from a marketing background, so I also adopt the same approach. If the market is moving towards video, I'm not going to stop photo equipment. Very simple, right? What the market needs. So I will stock more of what we think is going to move.
Yeah.
So if we already identify, because I'm the one who craft the strategy,
Yep.
I cannot say I was wrong, right? So I have to follow my own advice. So in that sense, so far so good. So and we're quite lucky in terms of the distributor also has good inventory on their end. So we don't have to keep everything in our shop lah. If we need, then we request. And for the big ticket items, the customers are also understanding. They are, because also is our own customer base. So they will say they were happy. You know, we tell them, hey, because like you say, one regulator also have to ask 40-50 questions, right? So same level. So we already know, okay, if you really want to buy, please tell us, give us 2 weeks notice so that we can order for you. Okay.
So waiting period is not that long.
No.
Say for because too long for waiting for a product. That's standard customer killer.
Potong steam lah.
Memang potong steam. Oh, tunggu bang, sudah 3 bulan saya tak boleh shoot tau.
Your house, you are staying just above your shop, right?
Dulu
So are there people who calls you at 3 a.m. Nick, I want something. I'm going to Tenggol. Got a can. Can buy from you.
Can come lah.
Got
You think?
For sure got lah.
Sure got lah.
I faham bang.
And then the best one is, my dive computer die already. I'm going for a trip now. You can change battery for me.
What time is that?
Pukul 12. Betul pasal apa pukul 12 Rod? Biasa dia akan shoot pukul 1, pukul 2. Dia nak catch ferry ke, dia nak catch first boat.
Lepas tu baru perasan.
So you layan or not?
You
layan or not?
Most of the time, I try to layan lah. Because we are a small operator in that sense. We operate on a community basis. Right? We are all friends. We try to layan.
How boss feels about that? How does boss feels about that?
She's sleeping.
Boss
mah?
Dia tahu ada duit bagi-bagi. Apa
Janji ada orang
notification?
buat
She's
kerja.
laughing. She's
Ada
laughing.
notification. So you have to go down, open the shop.
Open the front gate. So then I collect the item.
Aduh.
Susah, Then I have to wait for. Ask him, you wait while I do the battery change, do the chamber test. Takes time, So I make my coffee.
And then suddenly got ring. Ring. Hey, your customer pay direct or pay later?
Tapi
Luckily
biasa ada extra charge tu.
nowadays straight QR.
Okay, that's great.
Tapi customer pun pandai. Dia tahu last minute kan. Dia cakap, berapa bang this amount? Dia cakap, bang ni lebih bang. Tak apa bang. Tak apa. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Oh, you have very good customer.
Customer kau tak apa ke?
I'm just stick face. This one, emergency surcharge. Last minute surcharge.
Betul.
I think there's ways to extract kan. So
No, be fair, I think they also understand.
Yeah.
Kalau ada last minute surcharge, because we actually say, give us at least 1 week for things like battery change.
Yeah.
Because not necessary you send in, we are around mah.
Yeah.
Right? So we say 1 week. It's not because it takes 1 week to change battery. But maybe the workload.
Yalah, job order. You have a lot of job order.
So
standard time dia, stipulated time dia taklah lama sangat. But it comes with the issue that particular model has. Jam ke dia punya screw, benda tu stuck ke, suddenly the sensor is a bit off ke, upon testing doesn't fire up anything at all.
then they will say, too bad, buy new one.
Beli
Come, I
baru
show you. Buy new one.
Aku dah buka kedai ni.
That's why we keep stock.
That's great.
So that is instant gratification. Don't wait, don't wait. Nanti potong steam. Don't.
So other than AOI, what else? AOI products. What else do you
So for dive gears, we keep a popular brand from Rainbow Runner. So, but we don't keep a lot for those things because we are not a big player. So that is so majority now a lot is things that will serve the photography and video market and our own diver. Really that. So
regulator,
the usual, but we don't keep like
Many stock.
brand A, brand B, brand C, brand D tak ada lah.
But Siput Scuba reputable as a service center also. Nick, sebelum dia start dulu kan, going around kan, dia pakai service station mana-mana kat Jen. I mean, I was working with that company before. You know which one.
Zaman
Everyone
Amoeba.
knows.
Dia belum sponsor lagi. Dia belum sponsor lagi.
Zaman Amoeba.
Itu zaman dinosaur dah. Zaman dinosaur dah.
Saya sudah ada tangan, sudah ada kaki, sudah ada gigi. So you going around kan, pakai service station, sewa service station. After that started on your own. You have your own
But I
place.
also paid my way. I attended the asset course.
Yeah.
You know,
In
paid
Thailand masa
in
tu.
Thailand.
Yeah.
So to get proper certification, proper training, to know what is all the equipment, and then in the process, whenever ada chance, right, manufacturer training, and we ada, you know, whether it's Mares ke, Scuba Pro ke, Siak ke, Atomic ke, we get certified by the manufacturer also lah. Because sometimes there are little nuance lah.
Yeah.
You know, certain brands like to put 2 O-ring. Everybody put 1, but they must put 2. And that part there.
So called the industry standards.
That means you ambil asset the course tu. Sekali lah you belajar compressor semua.
Compressor. Tapi if like all skills lah, if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Yeah.
That's about 2 weeks course masa tu.
Oh no, more than that.
Mahal juga tu.
Mahal.
Phuket kan masa Phuket.
No, that time was Pattaya.
So you can service a compressor. Can you still?
Strip down lah. I think I forget already lah.
Strip down can, fixing back. Maybe can.
Maybe.
Working order belum tentu.
Can fire back up, tak tahu.
Mana punya skru? Tapi bawa lama.
No lah, this one aesthetic one, not important.
Ni dia rajin. Memang dia pergi sana sini. It's a proper hard knock punya technician. Hardcore.
So why do you do it? Why did you do it last time?
Okay, this is also something I started from my corporate days. So one of my boss tells me, if you want your client to respect you, you must know more than them.
Tu bagus. Tu betul.
I still keep that. I says, okay, I must be well equipped with knowledge. So whether it's through experience or I pay my way or find a way lah. You know, like nowadays everybody says, oh, everything you just go online. Yes, can. Online will give you this much. But actually, if you don't know the head, you don't know the tail, you know the middle, no use. You must know from start to end.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
for me is, if you want to know something, you want to do it right lah.
But at least on regulators or equipment, diving equipment, development, it's not much difference from last time, right? Basically just some tweakings here and there. But talking about camera, it's as fast as how iPhone changes.
Yep.
Today come out 14, yesterday come out 15 already.
Yeah.
Aku one thing aku perasan bila nerd cakap dengan nerd, bila nerd jumpa dengan nerd, kan, kau perasan tak? Aku perhati je tu.
I take that as a compliment lah. To be labelled a nerd is a compliment, you know.
Bila equipment nerd jumpa dengan equipment nerd, dia nampak.
Shall we go into detail with them about balance chamber?
Nanti takut ada
Don't make them feel inferior.
backdoor punya conversation.
Let's not do that.
Kita
Let's not
tanya
do that.
dekat knife edge dalam tu kan, dia kena betul-betul smooth tau. Kalau dia jagged sikit memang you tak boleh hold pressure. Apa lanci?
No lah, then they look at the tools you use. Why you pakai chopstick?
Tapi dia orang memang suka datang aku punya workshop pun. Datang duduk tengok.
This one your tool lah.
New tools lah.
Lepas tu kau tengah buat, dia tanya, ni buat apa ni? Adalah. Yang ni boleh buka apa benda ni? Jangan banyak tanya lah.
Dah. Aku tak puas hati lagi tau sebenarnya.
tanya apa?
Sebab sekarang kan dah more on action camera kan.
Ah.
AOI ada come out with photo punya kamera.
Accessory for photos saya. Ada lagi?
No, for
Camera. We
For-
don't do the
still.
We don't do the camera. We do all the accessories, housing, strobes. Still got photography market. So if you look at video market, is very much dominated in the Asian region. Europe, US, still a bit slow. They are still playing with cameras. Haven't moved. Yeah.
Sebab
so
I
fast.
still like still photo.
Still like photo lah. Old school lah.
Dinosaur juga lah.
Say old school.
Bila kadang-kadang action cam ni macam easy sangat, tapi macam dia tak. Bila you play foto kan, dia ada their own creativity, betul tak? Foto bila video ni shoot je lah, lepas tu edit.
But on that also, if you look at camera, okay, let's say dulu lah, let's say you pakai film, like
Dulu,
compared to now. Dulu pakai film, focusing, kan? Now you see the Sony autofocus tracking, eye tracking. What is that to focus and recompose?
Oh yeah.
Compose, you track okay, okay. Guarantee
Kau
shot.
team.
Right? Kalau you kata like dulu, got skill, I want to have insurance. I do my focus bracket. Bracketing, one after, one before, got bracketing. Now you press the shutter, 50 shots
Auto.
fired in 5 seconds. Why you worry the subject move? You come back you select. Okay,
Which
this
one
one
you
sharp.
want?
It's also technology.
Yalah.
Right? So you may not know it, but we actually use it already. Autofocus, digital sensor, white balance. You do processing or not? You do process. No process in RAW.
I don't know how to edit.
But
the actual macam I ambil, that's the
shot lah.
That's the shot lah.
Okay, you are rare
Memang
breed.
raw lah.
Rare breed,
Memang
rare
raw
breed.
betul.
tak pandai nak alih color ni, nak alih color ni kan.
But you know can, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, why you spend so much time? Just go to Photoshop lah. Always Photoshop lah.
Photoshop.
What Photoshop lah. So my response is for my student, why? Then you want to be photographer ke or you want to be editor?
Yeah.
So it depends on what you want lah. You want to learn editing? Okay, no problem. Then it's learn to edit. But if you say photography, let's say the satisfaction is getting the shot in water. So there are a lot of things that have evolved. Like say, even iPhone. A lot of people say, why everybody like iPhone? Easy to use.
Easy to use.
But it's not easy to use. It's because they've put all the work into the AI, into the computational photography. All the work is done by the processor in the phone. So if we say today's phone, the computing power of today's phone is similar to a desktop computer 15 years ago.
Yep.
In your hand, you're actually carrying around a computer and taking photos that processes on the spot.
One interesting fact about phones nowadays, and I'm sure AOI builds that as well, housing for phones. So ramai yang bawa turun phone ni dalam air.
Definitely a growing market.
Tapi bila aku nak tengok, cakap boleh tengok gambar dekat dia, tunjuk sikit tak tunjuk semua. So I don't understand, is it like hard to shoot ke, hard to use ke, or foto memang tak jadi sangat ke?
Tak jadi sangat.
Tak jadi sangat.
It's very simple because the phone manufacturer optimize the photography for land use.
Yeah.
Because it's all computational mah.
Yeah, so the apps doesn't
It
support,
doesn't know that you are
doesn't
shooting
support underwater. No.
But that said, they released it with the Samsung S26 Ultra. There's actually an ocean mode in their app. So that means the computational, the algorithm will actually compensate in the phone, just like how your Ace Pro or your DJI will adapt the colors. This one, the phone does. So they are seeing that there is opportunity to appeal to certain segment. So phone will be the next big thing lah.
I'm curious. So does AOI gets new cameras, new products, new phones first from the manufacturers before they are being released for you guys to make the housing?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, tak ada.
Not even partnering, or
Not even just letting you guys know on a no basis.
On some level, yes, but we don't know enough to make a critical product decision.
Nak korek rahsia ke next action cam apa keluar?
Tak ada rahsia-rahsia.
Tak ada rahsia.
Not so easy to get. It's very simple. Like if you want to work with a manufacturer, they make you sign a lot of things,
Yep.
which means it also binds you.
Yeah.
Right? It limits your opportunities also. So do you want to work with just one manufacturer, or do you want to work with as many manufacturers as possible?
Okay. So before we end, Han, with the rapid fire question.
rapid fire.
Dia mesti lah.
So
Rapid
everybody
fire
nak
hari
rapid
tak nak
fire.
rapid fire bang. Aku nak tanya satu benda because semua zaman dia
Satu
zaman
je? Okay.
Ada, bukan satu benda lah, satu subjek kan. Pasal dia zaman amoeba kan. Zaman amoeba. Korang mungkin semua dah cakap semua amoeba kan. Is the old wives' tale or specific remedy for diving punya, bukan incident like injuries or incidents you can say. things like macam kau kena sting jellyfish, pagi bang kencing lah atas tu.
Still got
Betul
lah.
ke?
Still got
Do you all still
Ada.
hear not? Do you all still hear that not?
Yeah, so far aku
Still
tak
hear.
lagi lah.
Tak dengar lah.
I still hear lah. You know,
still
I still hear lah.
And it's not all wives' tales, isn't it? It works, right?
I think it's Hollywood.
It's your fetish, I think.
I mean, if it's a guy, I don't think I can. But if it's a girl, maybe it's a different story lah.
Then we ask the girl lah.
Anyway.
I
But anyway,
mean,
so if
whichever
you
rocks the
refer
boat.
back to your first aid manual, I'm sure it doesn't say pee on the patient's leg or the sting lah. It says please use vinegar or warm water.
Yeah.
I prefer peeing on my friend. So I can say I peed on you before.
That's why I say it's a fetish. Yeah.
Kau
But
banyak
this is
tengok
a
Friends ni,
preference.
kau tahu.
How you want to deal with your friends, I don't know lah. I don't want to know.
Tak,
also.
jangan dia pergi toilet.
Your friends, huh? Your friends, right? Okay, okay. I know what's happening
I will
here.
gladly
I
pee
will
on
know
you
what's
any day.
I'm afraid that he going alone. Pergi toilet and then pee and then
So pegang tangan pegang tangan je lah.
Aduh.
Okay.
But so kalau kau tu memang kau pakai vinegar?
Vinegar lah. What's so difficult? It is the cheapest thing around. Keep on your boat.
yeah.
RM2 you buy from KK Mart. Dilute into 2 bottles.
Okay
Right?
lah.
Just keep in the boat.
Why not?
Please don't pee on them. It
Yeah.
doesn't work. You know, no matter how much you like the girl, that's not the way to show affection. Okay.
Dengar tu.
Ah.
Dengar tu Hans.
Okay.
Fantastic. Yeah, because talking about jellyfish sting ni kan, yang aku learn just to share you guys. So aku belajar ni daripada VAT 69. So happen so one of the time ada one the our friend kena jellyfish dekat perhentian ni. Sakit. So the guy came to us, cakap what happened? Cakap kena sengat dengan obor-obor bang. Cakap bawa masuk dia punya medic. So kita biasa kena tu memang vinegar or lime lah kan. That's the next best choice lah, is lime. Cakap okay tunggu dulu. Sebenarnya kena scrape dia punya sting tu, sting cell, the nematocyst ni. Dia kena suck. So you can see the markings lah. Within seconds or minutes kau dah nampak dia dah timbul. So you have to scrape that one first. But scraping is painful. So dia pakai apa? Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Dia basuh dulu pakai air biasa, wipe, kering, dia pakai duct tape. Kalau kau banyak bulu, sorry ya bos.
Habis keluar.
Tapi yang kena tu awet, so bulu tak ada. Saya baik kena kat area bontot sikit kan. So, dan dia strip macam kau buat waxing tau. Dan dia tunjuk, see the sting cell. So do few times. But then kita pakai vinegar after that to pour and cakap, so they got some special spray, something similar to vinegar to just to somehow soothe the
Neutralize
stinging
the
neutralize. Bagi paracetamol, petang tu dah boleh main volleyball. Yeah. So
Lucky is jellyfish.
Yeah.
Not crown of thorns lah.
Yeah, betul.
not COT.
Terus hospital lah.
Demon stinger is even worse.
Oh,
Kau pernah kena? Have you had?
I
Before?
should say no.
Oh, tak
I'm
pernah.
still around.
28 years tak pernah terkena.
Because I kiasu.
Asyik asyik camsap kan nak tengok cakap.
That one is hams up. That one different.
Aduh. Tak, aku kena dekat kaki. Tapak kaki lah sting. Yeah. They know. And then it becomes blue black. Dia baby kot. Dia jadi besar 50 cent coins.
This one must be night walk on the beach with awet lah.
No. It's nothing to do.
Shallow air.
Bukan. It's shallow. It's low tide. It's very shallow. So ada bunch of divers on the boat. So aku nak tunjuk macho kan.
Lompat lah.
Boatman dah cakap dah. Pagi lah yang pakai buti tu pergi turun tarik boat kan. Dia dah trim engine dah angkat, dah switch off. Nak tarik sampai mana cakap tak apa. So okay aku buat.
Macho.
Macho
So you cannot
awet.
call him a nerd. Macho.
Awet kot atas boat.
Tunjuk sikit lah.
Tarik kan. Lepas tu something poking on the
Shot
feet. Cakap, sikit cakap tak ada apa ni kot. Okay. Next day tu berkuasa, it start to throb kan. Dia throbbing. Lepas tu dia dah bengkak. Aku nak balik masa tu. Tak boleh pakai kasut. Sebelah muat, sebelah tak muat.
Bengkak.
Tengok dah biru lah the next day. Tanya kawan tengok. ni Demon Stinger. Mana kau tahu? Aku dah kena dulu. So by right, masa tu masa kau kena tu kau kena tuang hot water. As hot as you can stand.
Tapi that means masa kena tu tak perasan lah.
Tak perasan.
Rasa
Memang kau tak perasan.
Macho,
bos.
It's nothing.
I'm the man.
It's nothing.
So basically nak tunjuk macho kan. Menjawab lah kau. Rapid fire.
Ada tak?
Rapid fire aku tak keluar ni.
Oh, tak keluar. Well, I can have the rapid fire.
Okay,
I
you
remember.
can tanya dulu kejap.
Okay, we can start with what mask do you use?
What mask I use
Ah,
right now is a brand called Dynamic Knot that's not available in the market.
Apa benda?
Dynamic knot, ya. Pernah dengar.
Dynamic Knot.
It's a new brand.
Oh, new brand. Oh,
New
ingatkan Amoeba punya tak tahu ke?
So new brand. So I'm also lucky that people ask me to try their equipment. So another
That's now you feel
Tu yang macam tu,
comfortable.
Rod.
How about regulator?
preferred is my side mount. For my side mount setup is my Apex
MTX RC.
XTX 50.
Oh,
Wow.
Old school.
old school.
We do old school.
BCD?
Side mount, X-Deep,
Back mount?
stealth, side back mount.
Macam
Jarang pakai.
lama tak pakai.
Lama tak pakai. My Mares lah.
Oh, Mares.
So kalau kau pergi normal dive pun, so single side mount je lah.
Single side mount lah. Single side mount.
Fin?
Fin, right now I'm also using the Dynamic Knot one. Of course, the all-time favorite is still the Mares Quattro lah. That one old
Avanti
school
Quattro
again.
Avanti
Avanti Quattro
Avanti
or Avanti
Quattro.
Quattro Power?
Quattro.
Quattro
Haven't tried the power.
Yang apa tadi? Knot apa benda?
Dynamic Knot.
Tu daripada mana tu?
Germany.
German.
Rasa last year ke last 2 years dekat Midday.
Ada
je
Midday.
lah.
Oh, kat Midday.
Dia
Bukan kau
buka,
pergi kat boot show.
buka dia
Untuk tunjuk je.
Boot show pun ada
Dia
kenal
tak-
dia orang lah.
Dia
Oh,
tak
kau pergi,
jual
kau pergi
lah.
dah sedar ha?
Dia tak jual kan.
Macam mana kau dapat? Kau tak jual?
Belum ada
That
dealer
means
lagi.
dia dapat lah. Ish dia ni. Semua dia dapat oh.
Power lah, otai kan.
Oh lupa.
Amoeba.
Yang Amoeba kena try dulu. Kalau
Amoeba
boleh
kena
pass Amoeba, lain boleh pass.
Kau tak kencing kaki orang tu. Dia dah kencing dulu dah.
Dia tak baco. Kena cucuk sikit.
Aku
Next
tengok,
question. Wetsuit or apa nama tu?
Rash guard.
Rash guard.
I wetsuit all the way, 3
Wetsuit.
layers.
3 layers.
27 degrees is cold. Tenggol, I die.
Tango is 25 bang.
That's why I
26.
That's why I
Tango now
die.
on an average 29 lah, 28.
Yang lepas tu sejuk gila kot.
Cannot lah. Sometimes when it drops to 27, 26.
Yeah.
Cannot. I'm
Dayang 26 lah, brother.
No lah.
I still remember. I
Dayang
26
is
tau.
average is 29. Very comfortable.
2013, brother. I remember. I cannot forget. Okay, it's 26. It was 26. Because I was wearing a rash guard.
Oh.
At that time.
Tu yang dia
Sendiri punya mistake.
Itu menggigil lah bro. Oi, tak boleh lah. Anyway.
Full suit all the way, layered.
Kau full suit lah.
Full suit.
Tiga piece of suit.
3 piece. So I have my under and my lycra underneath.
Oh, okay.
Lycra is to make it easy to
Retain
wear.
lah.
You know why?
No, easy
You
to
know
wear.
why dia pakai 3 piece. But awet dah pakai 2 piece.
Pandai lah bang ni cakap.
Dia punchline. Punchline sampai tu.
Sampai tak?
Anyway. Okay, pelagic or macro?
Now, pelagic.
Pelagic.
So same problem lah.
I will not say much. I will not
Okay,
add on.
It's okay.
Makro kau kan. How macro is macro yang kau tak nampak?
How macro?
Rice grain ke?
Your tak nampak
Korek
is
tai
like
hidung
your hairy shrimp lah. Tak nampak lah.
Itu halus lah.
Photo or video?
I still like my photo.
Yeah.
Personally, I still like my photo. Video is necessary. Is social media. We really need to play with the times and be with the times lah.
DSLR or action cam?
Action cam.
Action cam. Macam mana tu tengok? Dia foto
Nowadays,
tapi action cam.
But you give me choose DSLR.
AOI dah tak. AOI dah keluar all the macro punya lens semua.
Ha? Bukan cakap tadi aku tengok makro tadi.
Ada dah keluar dah.
For wide
dia
angle,
ada-
for action camera, DSLR is too big, too clumsy. Sorry to say. Yeah, it's not my choice. Not my weapon of choice.
There's still market for it right now.
DSLR?
DSLR.
No lah,
Is
died
it dying?
already.
Is it a
No,
dying?
it's not dying. It's died.
Died already.
Died already.
So I'm the dinosaur lah for. I
You say I didn't say.
I still prefer my.
Okay,
my
okay,
big
we
camera.
give you crustacean lah kat your crustacean period lah senang cerita. Even though we are amoebas.
Favorite dive destination that you've been to since your army buddies.
Favorite because is my training ground, is where I grow up, is where I teach. Dayang Ao lah.
Dayang Ao is the best.
Is
Favorite
favorite. Even with the 5-hour boat ride, sampai mabuk gila the boat ride.
Kau duduk Dayang.
Itu favorite dah.
Duduk Dayang like per trip or you had like a certain point of time yang long stretch kau duduk atas Dayang.
Tak ada. The MO dulu was
Memang
go
few days
in
lah.
3 days. When I first started, that time was even worse. It's 2 day 1 night.
Cool.
Dayang
Penat
kot.
siot.
Yalah,
2 day
lepas
2
tu-
night lah. 2 day 2 night.
Lepas tu kat Dayang tak ada phone line. Aku remember. So
Sama-
I still
sama
remember.
Au lah, Au
Aku
sama.
bangun-bangun daripada tidur.
Sebelah saja mah.
Apa tu jumpa dia ni, lepas tu lagi dia gelak. Dia cakap, gelak. Here Maxis got lah, but a little bit only.
Betul. If you're on,
Remember he said that.
kalau kau dekat Ao, kau boleh dapat Maxis. Kalau kau atas Dayang, kau tunggu lah tengok.
Tak,
dapat
Dayang
ke tak
ada.
dapat.
Tapi
Ada.
kena
That
pergi
time
keluar kan.
Di hujung-hujung tu lah.
Maxis lah.
Itu aku duduk Dayang kejap for about 2 weeks. 14 days macam tu kan. First day tu, aku cari orang. Siapa nak keluar? Cakap, Absal bang, kau nak keluar? Cakap, tolong beli aku prepaid Maxis. Aku tak dapat call langsung benda.
That's why is disconnect is good.
Yeah.
Disconnect is
Disconnect
good.
from the outer
digital
world.
detox.
But now no longer lah. Now already have.
Now
you mobile so God.
Yeah.
If you that's it lah, because you mobile is there, so that means that Celcom is there, DG is there, everyone is there lah.
The whole tower is on a tower already.
Yeah, exactly. So no
But
more
that's,
digital detox.
that's why the fun is not there already. One of the reasons.
I can imagine Dayang is quite fun, especially if you can cross that channel kan. Tapi arus kuat gila lah sikit.
Have to choose the time.
Itu tak payah cari pasal.
But we've done it.
Yeah?
Dia
We've
drop
done
Dia
it.
drop apa 40 plus meters kan. Lepas tu
We
channel 20.
did the channel crossing as part of our not Guinness, the local punya Malaysian Book of Records. Channel crossing we swim, navigate. So it's quite interesting. We did also with the military together. But it's fun lah. That channel, if you pick the wrong time, really
so pick up dekat pemanggil.
Huh?
Pick up kat pemanggil lepas tu.
No lah, you see her in Singapore.
Indonesia.
Singapore.
You see her in Singapore.
Terus masuk EDEX.
Anyway, Nick, thank you very much for joining us
You're
tonight.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
It's of course.
Last word.
Sabar. Boleh tutup dulu sabar. Of course, we love to hear your amoeba and dinosaur stories. If people wants to dive with you, or
whatever
go,
lah,
or come to your shop, where they can find you?
You can find us on IG, find us on FB.
FB, IG,
We are there lah. Belum main TikTok lagi because we are too old to be on TikTok. Not credible. I don't know what this old art.
Are you sure not too old? Because your white colour hair.
This one is cosmetic. Why? You must dive more.
Oh, okay.
You must dive more. So the secret to looking like this is diving.
Okay.
Why?
See guys.
Because diving is salt water, right?
Yep.
It's just like how you make pickle. Jeruk
Okay.
Stay fresh.
Tapi dia wrinkle sikit lah.
Wrinkle sikit lah. Then you don't see
Tapi
the
kau
wrinkle
tak ada
part.
wrinkle.
You don't see the wrinkle part.
Itu aku tak faham tu.
Wrinkle part got.
Wrinkle got inside.
Yeah, you don't see. Not
Keep it
important.
later, okay?
So please dive more. Salt water keeps you young, okay?
Alright.
Anyway, everyone, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. Again, Nick, thank you very much for being with us. We really appreciate your insights, your wisdom. I think wisdom banyak wisdom tonight. Dalam banyak buat
Zaman amoeba lah.
Zaman bibi.
Zaman amoeba, zaman dinosaur, and,
Semua keluar.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, YouTube, IG.
Press the bell notification button.
Press the bell
So
notification
you get
button.
all the latest video uploads from us.
Yes,
And thank
don't
you to
forget,
ASK Coffee.
ASK
for ASK
Coffee. Don't
Coffee.
forget to get your coffee fix at ASK Coffee, and
Yeah.
don't forget to get your photography or probably scuba diving fix at Siput Scuba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 20% Okay, anyway.
Sempat lagi tu.
Anyway, I think that's it from us. Don't forget to watch us in the next one. I'm
Yeah.
Rod.
I'm Han. Yeah.
Haikal.
We have Apai and also Hanif at the back.
Miss
And
Liming
this
as well.
is Scuba
Syndicate.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.